Hi guys, so I was asked to do a review on these polishes that I got from Banggood.com. I'll have the link below so you guys can check them out. I believe they were $3.99 when I purchased them. I bought 4 colors. I had done a haul video on those, and I'd gotten a lot of requests to do some reviews for them. On the polish itself, it says that you can use an LED light or you can use a UV, so I did both. On these two here, I used the UV light, and then on this one here, I used an LED. And then I was going to show you guys with the red color with using an LED. So first I wanted to talk about smell before I even talk about the consistency or anything. I had purchased a while back this gel polish within the same price range from Maythep's. It worked fine, but it has a really weird smell. And what I mean by that is that it's kind of a chemically smell. It's kind of almost sickly sweet and really strong and very overpowering. So I rarely use this one, even though it works and the price was cheap. And the consistency of it was really thick. I mean, it cured fine and everything, but I had to be mindful when I was applying it that I didn't go too heavy, for all the reasons that I just explained. So I don't really use this one too often just because of the scent is a little overpowering. Now these ones, they don't have that particular smell to them. They don't have any smell really. There's a slight chemical smell, but it's very mild, and it's the same kind of scent that you get with any gel. So as far as smell goes, it's very consistent with the other gel polishes that I have. And then another quick note, sometimes you get bubbling with these kind of gel polishes if you don't use a base coat. Now I don't remember on their website if they had a base coat for this one. So what I used on myself was just the Sally Hansen base coat, their step 1. And that's just because that's what I have. You could use any base coat that you have. Otherwise you may get the air bubbles. And then I did top these off with the top coat that comes with the Sally Hansen line as well. So that's just my quick note. Now I did this, I used the red color on my toes the day that I did the review, which I believe that was like a week ago, and my toenails still look great. There's no peeling up. There was no heat spikes when I used it. I did use the base coat and top coat just like I said. So as far as the product goes, it was great. I had no problems with it. The consistency is good. It's the same consistency as my other gel polishes. And I have IBD, Red Carpet, and Sally Hansen. So just a quick note on that. I'll go ahead and get into this. So the colors that I purchased, this dark blue color here is number 014, and that's what it looks like in the bottle. The next color that I purchased is this blue one here, and that's 085. And then the green color that I purchased is this one, 030, and that's what that looks like. And the color that I'm going to demonstrate for you guys is this one here. I'm going to be using my LED light for this, and that's 005. So all I've done is I've just lightly buffed the surface there, and I use this buffer that I got from Sally's Beauty Supply. So on all of these I did 2 coats and then a top coat. So that's the coverage that you get with 2 coats. And they all covered fine. There was no problem with any of them. The brush on the green one, it did have a couple stray pieces that were hanging out. You can see them right there, which I'll just cut that off with a pair of scissors. It's not a big deal. Other than that, the brush was fine for all the other ones. So I have my LED light here, and I'm using my Sally Hansen. I bought a kit a while ago. And then I did shake each one of these. It doesn't say to on the bottle, but I usually do with any gel polish. And to make sure you don't get any air bubbles, you can just shake those and then let them set for a couple minutes while you prep your nails. So your first coat's always going to be a little thin and kind of streaky. That's fairly normal. I'm just going to try to apply that as evenly as possible. And then just pop that into the light. Go ahead and apply your second coat. You can go a little bit thicker on the second coat. And like I said before, if I was using this on my regular nails, I would have put down a base coat first. But because this is just a sample to show you guys the texture of the polish, that's why I didn't. Okay, and then go ahead and pop that back into the light. So once you have your two coats on there, you can put your top coat. I'm using Sally Hansen, and that's the coverage you get. You can turn it over. I don't see any light or anything coming through there. On my toes, I only did 2 coats. You could do 3 if you wanted. And then you would just apply your top coat. And then just pop that back in the light. So you go ahead and pull that out. And I just have a lint-free wipe here. And I'm using 90% alcohol. And I'm just going to use that to remove the dispersion layer. On my UV light, I use the 120-second setting, which is what I use for all of my gel polishes for each coat. My LED is set for 30 seconds. And that's just how it comes. So you can see it's completely dry. There was no problem with curing. The color came out even on all of them. There's no weird smell. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave them down below. Other than that, the polish itself was really good quality. I didn't have any problems with it. It still looks great on my toes. Like I said, there was no heat spikes, at least on the first color that I tried. It is soakable gel, so all you need to do is break the seal on top, file it down a little bit, and then use acetone to remove it. I have not tried that yet because my toenails still look fine. I'll update this video in the description once I get to that point. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, leave them down below and I'll try to answer them. I am going to go purchase some more of these at $3.99. I found quality very good. So that's just my opinion. And as always, thank you guys for watching.